Tell me when. Hey. Nope. Hey, welcome to the Higher Ed AV podcast. My name is Joe Way. I am your host, and boy, do we have a good one for you today. It is Tuesday. I think it's even Tuesday in the U.S. It is. So in Los Angeles, it's 2:26 a.m., and I just pissed off a lot of people by putting a notification that HETMA is live at ISE 2026. Yeah, you know what? There's a microphone you have to speak into.
There we go. Okay,
yeah, you don't have to hold it.
But I'm old school. Like I'm going to go old school radio broadcaster.
You know, we're going old school on our radio mix. We're playing at the booth. Yep. We got a little 90s Essentials.
Of course.
90s Essentials is a good one. We are live on the community, the HETMA community right now. Do we actually have anyone watching? We have no one, because even in New York, it's 5-something a.m.
We have some East Coasters up at this time.
You know what? Y'all are weak. Okay, if I can be up at 11:27, it's good. Oh, should I actually talk about what we're talking about? Because people figured out what this show is about. So, there's the camera. Listen. Like, people have a choice to listen or not. They're listening. So why do I ask people to listen? This is why I shouldn't have a podcast. You know, like, it's rookie hour now. Okay, here's what's happening. We are live from booth 2W400 on the ISE show floor, directly across from the connected classroom. The HETMA booth is here. We have a 360 photo booth. We're giving away awesome mugs.
The best swag in the game.
This is the best swag of the game. And this is probably the best we've done.
It is.
Probably 100%, the best we've
100%.
done. And then T-shirts, because we always have to have a T-shirt. We have our. Are you messing with? I don't hear myself now. Ryan Gray is producing behind the scenes, producing poorly. Oh my Jesus!
See, that's why you never insult the producer.
Wow. Okay.
Never insult the producer.
Well, you know, that's not bad. We're going to do live sound check here. And while we're doing live sound check, I'd like to introduce the first of my guests, and that is the other co-founder, BC Hatchett. Please introduce yourself. Tell people who you are and what you do.
Hey, I am BC Hatchett. I'm also the other co-founder of this lovely organization, HETMA, and in the day job portion of my life, I'm the Director of Classroom Technology for Vanderbilt University. All
right, so by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows back of people waiting to come talk to us.
This is like capturing the magic of our first Infocom, where we had the row on the back of the booth on the back row, and it was just swamped the entire time. We've just lifted and shifted that across the pond.
And the booth's only been open for an hour and a half.
Yes, and I'm shocked.
Do you think the over-under is already 300 or 400 badge scans?
Easily, I would say.
And how many people from around Europe have said, I want this? This is a big difference. So the last couple years, so we've been out. You weren't here last year.
No, I missed last year.
You missed last year because you don't love us anymore. But it's okay. You only love us a half enough. No, but you've seen this grow over the last couple years, from when we were like taking over the Influencer Lounge. Yep. And now we have a booth. So what is your impression now of what you've seen with us so far, and this, since ISE started inviting us out a few years ago?
Just exponential growth. Like you said, we started off kind of doing a guerrilla marketing campaign almost. They hit the Influencers Lounge and set up shop there, just did a couple of talks and workshops, and then it's just every year gotten bigger. And then now this year we have the official booth. Again, an actual booth, not just a stand.
This is a booth of booths.
It's a booth.
It's not a double-decker.
Not yet.
But it's still the party in the back, isn't it?
We're working up to that. And you know what? I like that. I don't ever want us to be front and center. I want us to be the party on the back row there.
Yeah.
But no, it's great. And then you throw the ISE, and then the other show we're doing, the EdTech Congress over in Delphira. It's just going to be, I'm sorry, I'm distracted.
I'm watching Atkins and Erica. Now, here's the thing. It's a little, you have to tilt it up. Tilt it up, or they're going to be cut off. You got to tilt it up. There you go. So we have to, so we're learning as we're going.
Yes.
We have a 360. Can you turn the camera so people can see what we're doing? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we have a 360 camera. We set up, and so the thing goes around, and it's pretty awesome. And what's selfie to get all that branded. I remember like second, third, right? You always put your eye in second, third. Okay, we're good. And so there we go. We have 360 booth. We're doing we have a tap set up here. We're giving away swag. We've got music blasting. So far, like this is there's a different feeling about us this year, I think.
I would agree.
Tell me why you agree. In what way?
Well, and so, fine, put me on the spot. No, I agree because it's more, I guess, going back to one of the old words, intentional, right? Like we were just kind of here scoping out and getting a lay of land, and it was, there's the HETMA people, just kind of like as an afterthought. Now we're, like you said, and if 4 rows deep in the booth, like it's people are coming to find us, as opposed to having to go out and try to drum up support. So that's fantastic.
I love how you said, because they are trying to find, and how many other institutions came and said, I've wanted something like this.
A lot. You know, that has shocked me about how other, folks from different countries are like, hey, we've been looking for something like this.
Yes.
What can we do to pitch in? Like how do we come on board?
All right, I'm going to ask you to set an over/under.
Okay.
On how many local regional groups get set up after this week throughout Europe and Africa.
That's all. I'm going to set the line at 16.
Woo! That's pretty ambitious.
I think we're going to do 16.
And I mean, look, we just had all the Middle East come by. Yep. We've had, and they're scanning. And that's the thing. The Middle East one that's kind of jumped up and surprised me the most because they seem hungry for something like this. Totally hungry for something like this. And that's what's like. Look at this. Look at that crowd.
We don't have enough. We thought we brought.
And by the way, the camera's facing that way. I'm not even making this up.
No, we're not having to exaggerate behind the scenes. And the thing is, we thought we brought plenty of people to do like booth work and scanning. I don't think we brought enough.
We have 20 volunteers.
I know.
And this is crazy. Look at this. This is crazy. People love us. But you know what? I love us. And I think, I swear I'm going to have a question here.
Okay.
Because I did a podcast and it's like I'm supposed to ask questions. But the thing about it is when we started this years ago, and I'm going to go back to the when Avixa had to cancel InfoComm, right? And we were there and we said, okay, we're going to pick up Slack. And it's not Slack. It's because we had people who wanted to do stuff. Right? Let's do the virtual conference, which kind of took that next step for us, right? I'm getting the same vibe right now.
A little bit.
I know you weren't here last year. I didn't get this feeling last year. Like people thought it was cool. People are hungry for us right now.
This is insane. Especially for what shows only
11:35.
The show's been open an hour and a half,
and they're not even taking. Oh no, we just handed out one beer. But you know what? You would think the beers for badge scans would be popular. No, they want information.
Yeah, they're here to talk.
We don't need a gimmick of the beer anymore.
Well, we still need the beer. Let's not get too crazy now.
Well, we need our calories somehow.
Yes, we do.
Without having to go to the,
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy to do one of these shows, so we got to get the caloric intake up.
Yep. And then one thing I do want to do, I do want to give a special shout out to both ScreenBeam and CDW.
Absolutely.
Our two diamond partners who really also help make all this possible.
Yep.
And I don't mean for this to necessarily be a commercial, but it is a commercial.
It is.
Because I remember ScreenBeam is just right next to us, right? And he's coming over here, checking out what's going on, and you see this love from the industry. So talk about, we just had, I don't want to give away what the person, because we don't have permission to talk about it yet, but that we just met someone who invented something pretty damn cool.
That you use every day on your campuses.
Who came by, and he hung out here.
Yeah.
All right. and it was kind of like he kind of did a flex.
A little bit.
It was a low-key flex.
But you know what? If I'd have done what he's done, I would flex it too.
Yeah, and he's just taking his mug.
Yeah. Got his T-shirt.
Yeah. But his whole thing is, I'm doing a lot of work in Saudi. How can I get you guys involved there?
Mm-hmm.
What? Right? All right, so I'm going to ask a real question because I know we're just chit-chatting. We're only on day one. We're here for an hour and 36 minutes show floor opening. ISE 2026 was a success if ... Or when?
ISE 2026 will definitely be a success when we get that engagement that we've been craving or not craving, we've been wanting from this.
Yeah.
From the HETMA area. I think that's what it is. I think we start engaging with success based upon that. And I think we're getting there. Like just the sheer volume of people coming to the booth, asking questions, wanting to know what HETMA is about, how they can get involved, shows that we're definitely on the right track for that.
Yeah, and you just made me think of something. The other guy that came by here said, have you guys thought about extending into North America and the United States?
We've given that thought. Like we're still trying to look at that.
That says something though, right? Because we are the ones that are like, oh, we're a global org. Literally, the guys think, no, they were thinking we're European.
We're already European because you've got that distinctive European accent.
I do have that European accent. Yeah. I really want to know what Ryan Gray is trying to do with this camera. Yes, I see your fingers. I am crooked though. There we go. Yeah. Dude. I don't know if anyone can hear the music in the background, but we are chilling. We are cool, killing it. Is that a thing?
It is now.
I was trying to put the camera back because I pulled it up to try and show more of the people that you were talking about.
And I wasn't lying, was I?
No.
We gave truth. Like, it's
not marketing fluff.
Most people would think that Joe's going to exaggerate a little bit. I'm not exaggerating. We can't stop scanning everything.
I know.
And look at the other.
By the way, look at the other booths around us, and nobody is there. They're all here.
Yeah. But that's who we are. And the reason is we don't sell anything.
Yeah.
We're here as a service, right? And I think that's when people go, well, why would you put a booth? This right here.
This right here.
This right here. DC, any last closing thoughts before I switch guests? Not that I didn't love you.
That's okay.
But next up, we're going to bring in Mr. Cowbell. Mr. Cowbell, would you like to join the show?
No.
You got to bring the cowbell.
I'm getting nervous.
All right, DC.
See you, Jeff. Thank you.
Good show. Let's do this. Next up, we have our vice chair and Mr. Cowbell. Oh, and he's bringing a light stick as well. That is very loud. All right. Well, I guess in case people don't know, even though we're live on the community, so they should know.
They should.
Who are you? And you need to talk a little closer.
Yeah, so I am...
No, that's very loud. Okay,
I am
never mind.
Troy
There we go.
Powers. Troy Powers. I am the vice chair of HETMA, and I lead the sport team at Northwestern University.
All right. So first off, I want first impressions. First impressions. We've only been open for an hour and a half.
Way busier than we were last year. Like so many more people, which we kind of expected because we're in the actual hall now instead of in where the organizations go. So there's just so much more foot traffic. It's been pretty great. We had some hiccups with getting the booth together, but now everything is as it should be. And like I said, we're super busy.
And they still haven't hooked up our power. We're still missing power.
Oh, I thought they finished that. No, they didn't finish it.
He didn't
they walked
even
away.
try it.
Oh, so that's great. So should we run the cord back?
I know. Did I prematurely?
I think you might have. Uh-oh.
Well,
I spoke too soon too.
They were here with the thing in his hand.
It's not the first time they've been here, though, is it?
What's the over-under? He's been here like 12, 18, 25 times?
Probably.
All right. So before you came on, I asked DC a question. question because we were 4 rows deep of people getting scanned, getting slagged, finding out about us. He set an over-under of 16 new regional groups get founded after this conference. Are you taking the over or the under?
16. That's
He
a lot.
said it at 16.
That's a lot. Wow. I don't know how many languages are spoken in the MIA. I think that's certainly possible. That's oh man, 16 is a lot. Huh?
I know. That's,
Oh, my goodness.
That's a number that makes you think.
Yeah.
Right?
I think, man, I wanna be optimistic based on how busy we've been so far, and I'm gonna say, yeah, we can hit that number.
Because we've already seen Africa, we've seen Middle East, Saudi,
Sweden. I spoke to Sweden.
Denmark.
Yeah, like it's happening. Like we're getting a lot of France.
Yeah.
Right here. So yeah, we're getting a lot of.
Parlez-vous français?
There you go.
Okay.
Je m'appelle toi.
Croissant. That's all I do.
No, there you go. You got it.
And all right, so no, but we're doing great here. We're here on the show floor. What's most exciting to you about what we're doing this year compared to the previous?
I think having the 2 booths, it was a big undertaking, but I think a necessary one. ISE coming to us and wanting us to help them with the EdTech Congress, that was an important thing for us to do. But it took us away from the main show floor, and I think it was important that we had a good presence here.
Yeah.
So I mean, we really kind of in the past, I don't think it's a secret that we have agreements with the VIX and ISE where we get space for no charge. That's not the case this year. We are paying.
We actually put our credit card out.
We paid for this booth here at ISE. We are exhibitors just like everybody else, and I think that's a big risk and undertaking for an organization like ours. And I think it's a big step, and I think it's one that we had to take.
Yeah, I agree, and I love that you pointed that out. Like, we literally put our money where our mouth is.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Legit did that. And it's paying off, and people just wanting to look at University of Canada. Like, look, I see these universities. What did they say? That there's somewhere around 12,000 education. Now, granted, that'd be K-12 as well.
Absolutely. That
are here, and we have the EdTech Congress, another 2,000. Instructional designers, and those that we're going to continue to develop. I think we're going to run out of swag today.
I think we might. I think we bought too little.
We bought more swag than we've ever bought, and we might run out today.
I mean, do we go print more at some point? What do we have to do? I mean, we have the photo booth, we got the drinks, we got the happy hours, but swag's our key. Swag's what we do here.
And we are running out of it already. And it's an hour and a half into this. 500 t-shirts, 500 mugs. What do you think? All right, so I asked BC, do you think we have over 400 stands at this moment? 300?
Probably.
It's crazy.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard to figure out. We just need to get one of them iPads over here.
I know. You just open it up, but But I think people are coming and going, I need you. And that's what I've heard so many times. I've needed this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's a different thing than, oh, that's cool, you're an org.
Right.
For someone to say, I needed this.
It's one of those things where it kind of, we put a lot of work and time and effort into this thing, and sometimes there's not a lot of thanks. But when you hear that, you feel good about what we've built, what we're doing, what we are building. It really makes it worth it.
You remember it goes back to remember our purpose.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Because it is, and I know that it is easy to go, oh, we're taking the board and volunteers and we're going to have a fun week in Barcelona. First off, it's not just a fun week. Now, we did have some fun. We did have
some fun.
How was that golf course?
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. A little under construction, but you could see why and what they were doing. And it was beautiful.
So we obviously have a little fun, but the fact is, it's times like these that you learn to live again. It's times like these.
Did he just do that?
as the producer, I need to let you know we can't clear that. So you need to yodel it and put a doodly-doo in the middle so it's not a line reading.
Oh,
my goodness.
Yeah. I seriously just did a dad joke. All right. Oh, speaking of dad jokes, would Brooke approve of how the scanning's going so far as the director of badge scans?
Well, I think, Jason over there has, been Brooke's protege, and I think he's doing a pretty good job. I think nobody will do it as well as Brooke. I think she would be upset at something. Something isn't being done right for sure.
All right. Yeah. And there's a reason that she's officially tapped.
Yeah.
What is it? Director of
Badge Scanning Operations.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. All right. I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked BC to kind of close out. And that's fill in the blank, where I know we're only 2 hours into this, but for HETMA, ISE 2026 is a success if ...
I think it's already a success. I think our presence here, kind of putting our money where our mouth is, and showing up for the people that we've already seen. The return customers from last year. I think that makes it a success already. And everything else from here is just putting more in that investment.
Absolutely. One last thing. Did you or did you not bring the T-shirt gun?
The T-shirt cannon did not make the trip.
Thank God.
The T-shirt cannon did not make it.
But you have a back wall you could have hit off of.
It was a tough decision, a very tough decision, but man, it is expensive to bring extra.
Is Froggy's Fog here? Do you think Froggy's Fog would let me borrow a thing if they're here?
I can't see how they wouldn't. I mean, how was that not the best advertisement they got, right?
That is true. Well, Ryan, Troy, it's too early. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. at home.
Yeah.
And Ryan's taking our picture. Thank you for joining.
Absolutely.
And go have a great rest of the show.
Will do.
I would love to grab Atkins if he's around. I'd love to have Atkins on. And, oh, yeah, you want to do this? Why did you bring that?
Well, I mean, you gotta have more cowbell.
You always have to have
got
more
a fever.
cowbell.
The only cure is more cowbell.
It's times like these you learn to live again. I'm asking the bartender to give me a read. Oh, Ron Epstein is here. Ronald Epstein has stopped by the booth to check it out. We have a celebrity joining the show.
Celebrity?
A celebrity.
No, I don't think so.
Very much. Well, you're everybody's favorite because you approve the expenses.
Well, that does help.
Yes. All right. So everyone, we are we have Atkins, our treasurer, here with us. Well, I guess introduce yourself. Tell people who you are, what you do.
Atkins Fleming. I'm from Texas State University in San Marcos, Texas.
Right. He's a little hot. Thank you. Could you produce a show, please, Ryan?
Live production.
Oh boy, that's me. You turned. Now, I don't need the headphones turned down, Ryan. Will you seriously?
There we go. Is that better?
Ron Epstein comes by the booth and he's standing back there. We love him. How was that golf course, Ron? It was amazing. We do want to thank Epifan Video and Diversified for a wonderful team outing up to Camaral for some golf and fun, and Girona where they filmed Game of Thrones. So thank you to Epifan for always their support. And thank you to HETMA.
Thank you to HETMA.
Well, I almost did that like a real commercial.
Oh, it's pretty good. Live read.
It was a live read. All right. So I want you on because this is your first time out.
Yeah.
And all you've done is seen my crazy expense charges year after year after year.
Now it's all making sense.
All right.
Yeah.
So does it all make sense now?
Yeah. It's pretty wild here, and it's eye-opening because you realize when you're here, it's like you just have to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
So if you can't just run back to the office or have someone that's coming bring it with them because we're all here.
Yep.
So it's like, all right, go find it.
Exactly.
Go find it.
So now I want, because it's your first trip out here, but you go to Infocom all the time. So what is your first impression of ISE? I know we're only 2 hours into the show floor, but
Right.
what's your first impression?
Well, definitely the venue is massive.
Yes.
I've probably only made it halfway across, and that's because we were trying to find food one day. So it is a massive venue. There's so many companies here I've never heard of, which is cool. I want to go learn more about them. And so far, just working the booth here for a couple hours, I mean, the people are very friendly. Language barriers there a little bit, but not bad.
Yeah.
And everyone just seems happy to talk and learn who we are. So it's been good.
Yeah. So one of the things that I talked to Troy and BC about is how many people have come up, and you've been Mr. out there working it and talking to everyone.
Mm.
I've heard the words, "We need this,"
Yeah.
a number of times so
Oh.
far.
Nice. Yeah.
What is your impression then of people you're talking to and trying to tell them about our org? Because we have a reputation in the US.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like filling people in on this, but we're actually introducing the org. So what's the impressions are you getting, and kind of how we think that's going to continue on beyond the show?
So I've already had a couple of really good conversations this morning with resellers, integrators in different countries. And as soon as I say kind of what we are, that we're, higher ed organization, their eyes both kind of lit up, and they're like, oh, well, we sell to most of the universities in this country or in this country. Would you guys, be interested in talking to us? And it's like, yes, because we're trying to bring people together globally.
Absolutely.
I mean, and they, several people have kind of like they're trying to figure out what's your product. What are you selling? And it's like, no, we're not selling. We're trying to bring people together. It's kind of what I keep preaching. So that's been cool that they've been excited and just jumped on that. Like, oh, well, we could work together. And then my favorite experience was probably two, young ladies who came up and just had big smiles on their faces watching the booth. And I said, any questions? They said, no, this just looks like a lot of fun. We wanted to come check it out.
I love that.
And I said, yes, it's always a party here. And they're like, we see that. So,
But that's our, I don't want
and
to
we
say
got the 360 photo booth.
and you and Erica were up there.
Yeah, we were up there. So yeah, you got to do the HETMA experience.
You do, but that's what, like I said, we don't sell anything.
Yep.
We're just here to be a place for people to come and just relax and let it just be. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I do, because you are treasurer, I do want to ask you, I have to ask a financial question.
All right, I'll try my best.
What is the ROI for an org like us to actually spend the money? So people know, we like at other shows, we'll do, barter agreements, get space, do whatever. But again, we do things for them. We don't like that's how it works.
Yeah.
We put a credit card out for this.
Yeah.
So what's that ROI for us?
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be really hard to measure in the sense that the ROI from a show like this could be years in the making.
Yeah.
Right. This is about networking and relationships and really advertising our name. And some of these conversations may start now, and they may turn into valuable partnerships, but it could be 3 years from now, 4 years from now.
Absolutely.
So I think the ROI is going to be there, but I don't think we'll see it on a balance sheet at the end of the quarter,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you have to be okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question though. How am I doing with my expense reports? By the way,
it's remarkable. It's remarkable. Yeah. So last I checked, completely caught up.
I am.
Yeah.
Is that not crazy?
I love it. And we've implemented some technology to help with that, right?
Indeed, we have. We have indeed.
And-
Look,
and
we're being filmed.
We are.
We're not being filmed just here. We're being filmed elsewhere
Yeah,
too.
we're famous, I guess.
We are infamous. Oh, look at that. There we go. I don't know what, but you know, but everyone knows that's the HETMA booth, right? Like,
That's it.
you come here to have a good time, but it's really about connection. It's about network. It's about all of that.
Yep.
I do have, I got 2 more questions for you.
Okay.
One of them, and I have 4 minutes until we have a sponsor coming on, until you have a show. Oh, I'm being told I have to end my show.
Last call.
Last call for, it's not last call. We have an extra keg in the closet. No, it's under the table.
Yeah. Yep.
You can take as long as you want. I just don't like to leave guests waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, who are you interviewing?
The guy who just took the picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you actually got real guests.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. The other thing you got to do before you go is Dan Gallant of Extron in Birmingham, Great Britain, has been watching most of the time.
All
So I think you
right.
got to shout out and say hi to Dan.
You just did,
Extron, yeah.
technically.
Oh, no problem. I just
Didn't-
took care
like,
of it for you. There you
I
go.
know. Dan with Extron in the UK. All right.
Yeah.
We welcome. If you're at the show, please stop by the booth, and we will give you we will trade beers for badge scans.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you have 2 questions because I only have 4 minutes. I asked BC an over/under, looking at all the interest we're getting,
Yep.
of how many community regional groups will be founded after this. I asked him to set the over/under. He set it at 16.
Oh.
I know. Over/under.
That's tough. I think getting people to commit after the fact will be the hard, like, close the deal, right? So I'll take the, what is that, the under?
That would be the under.
Yeah,
You're going to take the under?
I'm not
Because
even
that's
gonna
quite
do
an
that.
aggressive number.
It is. I think we will have more conversations than that of people who are excited about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think it goes to what you were saying about years in return.
Yes.
Like, it might be 16 and they're going to point back to, I came and saw you, but then they have to go
Yes.
back, they go to their school. Like, this is going to just pop up out of nowhere.
Right.
So it might be one of those, we can't look at it a year from now and go, it might be that this was a seed that was planted for
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Okay, last question then. Well, actually, no, I have 2 for you.
All right.
I'm going to ask another one. You brought your wife out. How are you enjoying Barcelona and the trip? And you're doing a little extra vacation time? And
Yeah.
how's that?
Well, I'm looking forward to the vacation time. So far, it's been good. Yesterday was kind of, our first day here, so to speak, and we lucked out in the sense that we couldn't do as much as we thought we could do for HETMA, so we had a little free time. Weather was not cooperative, but hey,
Yeah.
we just went out. We took a taxi out to kind of the center of town and then just started walking.
And it's a
And
beautiful
it
city,
was
isn't
great. It's a beautiful city. So many people just out walking. Lots of, tourist areas. We made it down to La Rambla
Yeah.
and went through the market, which was really
Oh,
cool.
did you get yourself some jamon?
Yeah. Yep. We did the hamon. So yeah, it's a great city. I love it.
Yeah, I totally agree. All right, then the last question I asked everybody this.
Yep.
ISE 2020 for HETMA,
Mhm.
ISE 2026 is a success if ... or when. You do it as an if or when.
I think it's already a success.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, the traffic and interest that we've had this morning in the 2 hours, I mean, not to talk down about anyone else, but like, it's kind of dead around us.
I know. I went to the
Well, not
restroom
here.
and everyone is dead, but we're 4 rows back.
Yeah.
You were standing halfway out there
Yeah.
talking to
Yeah.
people.
And Aaron and I were joking. This is like, we cannot avoid the typical HETMA booth experience where there's no visitors in the booth. It's all in the walkways.
Exactly. We booth spread.
We just spread out.
We
So
booth spread.
It's been great.
And we got lucky because we have emergency aisle, which gives us 20 feet
Yes.
there.
Yes, it's great.
No,
No, I think it's already proven to be a success. I've already made some good contacts, so
absolutely. You already sent an email.
I know. I have.
Look at
Got to
that.
do it now, or we'll forget.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Well, Atkins, thank you for joining,
Yeah,
and
thanks,
have a great rest of the trip and vacation. Well-deserved vacation.
Appreciate it. It's been great.
All right. I'm going to need our producer back to end the thing after I finish So with that being said, hopefully you all enjoyed this. I know that we have, well, Dan, thank you for watching. We appreciate Dan at Extron in the UK because you know what? Well, most people are still sleeping in the US, but you know what? That's why Extron is one of our favorite partners of HETMA, and we appreciate it. We appreciate your support. That being said, everyone, I do want to, again, as always, I know I'm on the community, but this is going to be a Higher Ed AV episode. So as always, all the opinions expressed here are not necessarily those of any of our respective institutions, sponsors, governors, blah, 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 and anyone who wants to sue us, okay? We're just here having fun. We're doing a great thing. Do come visit us both at the EdTech Congress at T204 and the ISE booth at 2W400. And that being said, everyone, thank you. Thank you for your support of HETMA, and have a great rest of the show. It's times like these you learn to live.